Go.
We're rolling?
Yes.
All right, so one of the things that I, let's say, metaphorically speak about sports is its resemblance with running and life. When you're preparing for a run, when someone's preparing for a marathon or a track and field, he's doing an outdoor session, there are some environmental factors we cannot control. The crowded places, the uphills, the steepy stairs, the wind, and sometimes it rains. So when someone is preparing for a race, he goes all through these factors. You cannot control if it's raining or not. You cannot control the speed of the wind. You cannot control if it's going to be crowded outdoors, if the stairs is going to be very steepy. You cannot control the humidity in the weather. And such as life. In life there are factors you cannot control. What you can do is just control yourself and adapt. And I always refer to Darwin on this. It's always those who can adapt that survives. In sports, if you can adapt to external factors you cannot control and accept that factor that you really cannot control it, then you can become stronger. And that's my belief. My belief states that the strength and the discipline of an athlete comes from within. And all the knowledge that you can harvest from within you are much more worthy than those in books, to be honest. You can read 1,000 books about the mental perseverance, being mindful, tranquility, meditation, self-belief, confidence, leadership, business mentality, Plato's philosophy, Nietzsche's philosophy, psychology of the behaviorism for Pavlov, and all these things. But if you don't reflect on the knowledge that is already encrypted within you, then you won't harvest anything. And for you to become a champion, for you to become an athlete, and to mutate from a regular person to an athlete, to have this natural selection, you have to really accept the factor that you cannot control everything. The only thing that you can control is being self-aware on yourself, and you just evolve from that perspective. And from there you just become who you are, who you always were meant to be, the champion. And that's for me. That's for me. It's all about the inner dialect that you can have with yourself. As Marx said, everything is an idea. You cannot change a system if you can't change its root, which is an idea. And that's can be projected on an individual scale, on a collective scale. So if you accept the idea that you can be a very powerful human being, as Nietzsche said, a Superman, first thing you need to accept his first phrase, I'm not mouth to those ears. Symbolically speaking, Nietzsche said that most masses are distracted by distractions, and those who have knowledge cannot be mouth to those ears. So what you have to be is you have to search for teammates, co-workers, and people with the same level as you, and stick to that level and accept that you are few. Athletes are very few in societies all over the world, regardless if you're in the third developed country or in developed country, or you're from a poor class, social class speaking, or you're from a rich social class. The athletes in the world are very few, and that's why Olympics that happens every 4 years, you have selected individuals, and those individuals have materialized and have lived their belief. So that's it for me. That's what makes an athlete. Accept his level and don't be distracted by the distractions. And even if environments and factors don't support you, just support yourself. That's enough. Just support yourself. Be there for yourself, believe in yourself, and grow. Don't be afraid to grow, never be afraid to grow, and to mutate. I call us mutate. So mutate from there and accept your cause in life. Because as an athlete, what resembles between you and the philosophers is that both groups have accepted that they are superior in what they do, but they are not superior to other human beings. They are not different. They just reflected and evolved from there. and accepted the responsibilities. There are lots of responsibilities on an athlete towards himself, to be exact, and towards his goal. And that's what differs professionals, world-class athletes from amateurs who claims and all those celebrities and wannabes you can see on social media today is the responsibility. Yeah, that's it for me.
Fuad Al-Fil, what is sports to you?
Well, sports is a way of life. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you no matter what the circumstances, whether you're sick, have a flu like me, or you have a dislocated shoulder, or you don't have money, or you're unemployed, whatever circumstance you have, and despite the environmental factors, weather, rain, crowd, wind, humidity, heat, or coldness, you just go toward your path without hesitating and you charge in regardless of the outcomes. You have one thing in your mind: your goal, your value, your empire. Yeah, of course.